Missouri.
Hello guys, this is my Q&A video. I think I made a pretty crappy intro, so I'm making this other intro. Enjoy watching. And here we are. So actually there's not a lot of people who ask me. It's mostly family, but two of my family asked me 3 questions each, and my daughter asked me 1 question, and Kirsty asked me 1 question. So then that's 8 questions I got. Well, I got another one. I forced my husband to ask me a question, but I'm just not gonna answer his questions. So I really like to do this. I do this a lot, like not a lot, but often, even on Instagram. I would do like a Q&A, just, I don't know, with random questions. But yeah, so I'm so excited to do this video. Char is my daughter. Her name is like her, if you don't know her or whatever. Her real name is Chartreuse. And I'm just checking my phone because the questions are here. So her question is, out of all the jobs you had, what is your favorite? So honestly, my favorite in all the jobs I had a lot of jobs, because when we moved here, I kept moving to a different job. Like sometimes I don't like my job itself, sometimes I don't like my coworkers, sometimes I don't like my pay. But so far, I think this job I have right now, I've been here for 3 years, and actually so far that's the longest I've been in a job, and that says something. The only thing I don't like about my job right now is the pay, but we are called direct support professionals, and we support people with mental or physical disability. And I really love it, because actually out of all the jobs I had here in Canada, for me it's the easiest. Like physically it's the easiest, but sometimes it can be, like, I guess, emotionally and mentally draining. But like physically, it's sometimes physically it can be hard too, it depends. But I think it's my most favorite because I love them. I just love them. I dream of building my own foundation or organization one day, where I will be able to get the poor, or like the less fortunate, that's the same, but so yeah, that's one of my end goals, to actually build a foundation where I will be able to help the needy, or yeah, just the people who needs help. And I think that right now in my job, it's kind of like that, but I'm actually getting paid to do it. One of the inspirational quotes that really left a mark on me was Steve Jobs, when he said that, everything in your life is like connect the dots. At the end of the day, it will make sense. So I feel like what I'm doing right now as my job as a direct support, one day if I can really be able to build my own foundation, I think what I'm doing right now in my job is kind of like a training, because yeah, I really love them, and I love what I do. Yeah, that's really the only thing. If there's something the con about it is just my pay. But I don't know, at the end of the day, it's really not about the money. And yeah, I'm learning a lot from this job, and I think it's helping me as well to be more compassionate, to just be a better person in general. So question number 2 by Kirsty. Thank you for this question, Kirsty. And her question is, how's married life? She said, how's married life, ate? But yeah, anyways, how's my... So, like, I think that if you marry the right person, it's really gonna be smooth. But, you know, it's not perfect because there's no perfect person. So, there will be little nuances, little annoyances, I mean. And it's fine because it's normal. And I think what's really important for marriages is to choose your battles. You don't have to make big things out of small things that you can just like let go. I'm really lucky too because my husband's the kind of person that really helps me with everything. Like, he helps me with the laundry, he cooks sometimes. I cook more, but he still do a little bit of effort in cooking, and he takes care of my daughter when I'm at work. He takes care of Nala. We have a dog, and every morning she would scratch and she needs to go out and use the bathroom. It's always my husband. Like, my husband's the kind of person who always thinks of others. So I'm really lucky because my husband's the kind of person who always puts others first before himself. And yeah, I think I'm really blessed to have a husband like him, because in reality, I think all guys should be really like helping in the kitchen, in the house, with the kids. I think it should be like that. Like, it's already 2020. It's not just a girl's job. That's just my opinion. And I'm so glad that he's that kind of person who like really helps me with everything. So yeah, I think my married life is doing pretty good because I picked the right one. And see, just a little unsolicited advice. I was already engaged before my husband, and I called off my engagement because there's something that happened not just once but a couple of times that made me felt like I wasn't sure. And I feel like, most especially us girls, we have that gut feeling, and you know, don't rush, because I feel like if you really don't settle and find the person who truly values you for who you are, you know, like, I think again the cliche advice about, you know, knowing your worth and value and loving yourself is really, really important, because if you don't really love yourself, you're gonna settle to anyone less than you truly deserve. But if you know your worth and you value yourself, you're not gonna settle to anyone less than you deserve. So just don't settle. Don't settle. I became a single mom at 18. I got married at 28. That's after 10 years, and he's not the dad of my daughter. And it's okay, because I'd rather wait and I'd rather call off like that engagement I had before. I'd rather call it off than be with the wrong person for the rest of my life, right? For me, like, our partners can make or break us, so it's really important that you take time. And there's this one advice that it was like one of my favorite advice, and Brother Bo said that us ladies, we take time to pick our shoes or pick our clothes, or, you know, like all these stuff we need to buy. Like, we go around the mall and like check the best quality, the cheapest, like, and like, you know, we spend a lot of time just trying to find what is the best shoes or best clothes. But then sometimes when it comes to choosing the right partner, we just settle. And you know, it's your life that you're putting in there. It's like it's like one big decision that can impact your whole life. So choose wisely. So this next 3 questions is from Ate Laura. Hi Ate Laura, thank you for your very, very deep questions. Well, the first one is, if you could only wear one item of makeup, what would it be? And I think it would be blush. Because I don't know, like, when I was younger, I would probably pick lipstick, because that's what I used to do all the time before, when I was in my early 20s. I don't know how to do makeup yet, and that's what that's just what I know, like putting on lipstick. But now I think if I would put one, it would be blush. I don't know. I just like looking sun-kissed, and it just looks so natural. It just looks like you're blushing. So yeah, it would be the blush. And then next question is, have you experienced culture shock? Yeah. So moving from the Philippines to Canada, I definitely experienced culture shock. But honestly, I think it just made me a better person. Moving here and adjusting to the Canadian culture have really helped me to grow more as a person and to get out of my shell, because of course, like when you're me, I'm from the Philippines and I'm just used to the Philippine culture, and when you move in a different country, you suddenly have to go get out of your comfort zone, and you have to adjust to that country's culture. So in the end, I think that it just helped me to be a better person, to understand that we're all different, and what you see the world is not what other people in other countries see the world. We all have different lenses on how we view the world. So there, that's my answer. Question number 5 is, I think this is one of my favorite questions. So thanks, Ate Laura. She said, what's your goal for your YouTube channel? Actually all day I've been thinking about what I'm gonna say. And honestly, the reason why I started my YouTube channel is because I was offered 2 months, and I just feel like I have a lot of time in my hands during that time, and I want to start something new. And on channel for a long time ago, I've been wanting to do it, and I actually get jealous when I see my friends starting a YouTube channel and I can't, because I feel like I'm not so techy and I don't know how to edit. I just feel like, you know how our mind always tricks us into negativity, like making you believe that you can't. Actually, my family really encouraged and helped me during that time too. My husband was the one who made my account on YouTube, and my daughter was the one who edited my first ever video. I think she's more techie than me. So yeah, the people who inspired me to do a YouTube channel is, the first one is, she was a mom vlogger, beauty vlogger in the Philippines, and her YouTube channel is Clothes. And I was so inspired because I think she's been doing YouTube for 7 years already, and before she was just like a stay-at-home mom and she was just bored, but they got so well off to the point that she got her husband to quit his job, and now they have a business because she started to earn pretty good. And I just feel like, because it's a work from home, she's a mom, and I feel like she has a lot of time with her family because she's working from home. And I want to be that someday too. I want to be someone who spends her time with the most important things in life, and that is family, and not spend my whole life at work. And that's what I really like. Yeah, it inspires me because I want to be like that too. When in the future, if I have more kids, I want to be able to be at home and have more time for them. And yeah, but now that I'm actually on YouTube for 2 months already, I really realize how it's not that easy, because YouTube has algorithm, and apparently, even if you have good content, if you don't follow YouTube's algorithm, there's still a big chance that people will not be able to find your channel and will not watch you. So like these people that I've been watching too, there's one vlogger I've been getting addicted to lately. Her channel is Best Dress. She said her YouTube channel was already on for 2 years before she actually started getting a lot of views and probably earning. And Mama Ann too, the Filipina vlogger I watched, She said it took her 2 years to actually get her first paycheck, which is $25. So then I realized, now I'm realizing that, well, I guess I already realized that before I started. The frustrating thing about YouTube too is it's not about your hard work. You can be hardworking, you can have good contents, but again, if you're not following YouTube's algorithm, your video's not gonna be in there. Because if YouTube didn't actually advertise and put your video in there, no one's gonna be able to reach you. No one's gonna be able to find your videos, no matter how good it is. So, you know, it sucks, but sometimes I feel like hard work doesn't always equal to success. So I think you really have to work smart too. So now my mindset in YouTube is just really to have fun, and I like that because of this I learned a new skill, which is editing. And at first I was so scared. I feel like I'm not gonna be good at it, but now I actually really enjoy editing. I'm not gonna say I'm good now, but I enjoy it. And sometimes all this free time that I have right now, I make videos. And so one of the things that keeps me going in my YouTube channel as well is because I want to add value on people. And that's the reason why I also like make videos about self-love. Like, I like to make videos that is really relevant too, because yeah, even if there's just 100 people watching me, I still want to add value on that 100 people. And yeah, so now I'm just thinking that money is not my goal. I'm just enjoying doing videos and sharing what I know and entertaining people, if I actually do entertain people. And I want to share my passion about makeup and skincare too. And honestly, one day I wanna build my own, maybe, hopefully I'll be able to make my own skincare line or makeup line. And I'm thinking if I have YouTube till that time, then I can, you know, advertise on YouTube too. I will have more market. I'm just kind of futuristic like that, but again, money is not the goal. And I'm thinking now, my mindset now, I'm thinking even if I don't get famous or I don't get rich out of YouTube, it's okay, because yeah, I learned a new skill and I'm adding value to people and I'm having fun. And I'm really having fun. I like, obviously, like how many times do I post videos in a week? Like 2 or 3. So I really like it. It keeps me excited, and you know, I don't know, I think I make my brain work somehow instead of just watching TV all the time. Because I feel like sometimes when I just watch TV all day, after that I feel so, there are days that I feel so empty after just watching TV. Like, makes me feel like I should be doing something else that are more worthwhile somehow. Do you get that feeling too? I get that feeling. So I think I prefer doing videos better than that. Oh, and I guess the only thing, just an extra additional about the married life, how's married life, the only thing I don't like about being married is, well, not being married, I don't like people's expectations to married couples. That, you know, sometimes people have their own timeline insisted on you. It's like, oh, when you're not married yet, they're gonna ask you, when are you gonna get married? And then when you're married, when are you gonna have kids? And honestly, I never realized that it's toxic until it happened to me. Me and my husband, we don't have medical condition. We're both normal, but we're still kind of having a hard time getting pregnant. We're gonna be 1 year. We're gonna be married for a year this July. I don't think, it's not that long. It's still an okay time. And I'm not worried. I know that, you know, things come in its right time, but sometimes it's just the people's expectations. I think I'm just gonna say that, you know, when you get married, you have to, or not just married, like every milestone in your life, you just have to let go of people's expectations. Because you're not gonna be happy. You can't really control what other people is gonna say, but you know, just let it go. So that makes me think that it's, again, this is one of the toxic traits that society or other people puts on us, and I don't like it because sometimes it kind of makes you feel like there's always missing in your life. Like, you just got married and then people ask you, oh, when are you gonna have a baby? When are you? Every time. And you know, sometimes it just kind of makes you not enjoy what you have right now, because they're always making you feel like there's something lacking. There's another milestone that you have to catch for you to be happy. And honestly, I think it's really important to actually be happy in whatever state you are in, because if you're not happy with whatever you have right now, are you sure that the next milestone will actually complete you? So yeah, I think since it's already 2020, we should just leave people alone and stop asking private questions, because I feel like, what if you don't know, when you're asking someone who has medical conditions and they're already having a hard time conceiving, and then you asking them over and over, it's like adding salt on their wound. And see, like, that's the problem. We don't know what other people are going through. We don't know if people are already having a hard time doing it, and us like nagging them about it, it just makes it harder for them. So, you know, I feel like there's so many mental health issues happening right now because we're just sometimes mean to each other. I don't know. I think most of the time we don't really mean it. You know, we don't mean to be mean, but I think it's about time to finally let go of those wrong patterns and wrong conditionings that doesn't really work well. So yeah, I think this video is gonna be super long, so the next questions I'd probably make a part 2. So thank you for watching, guys. See you on my part 2.